making myself a cup of coffee because I want to stay up a little later tonight and try to catch the sunset on the beach. I'm currently on a road trip. Today is the first day of daylight savings time, so I feel like I need a cup of coffee. I'm taking my van and my pups down the Oregon coast and along the California coast, so all along the west coast, probably down to Arizona. We'll see how many times I stop and how far I get. So far, the trip has been very beautiful. The Oregon coast, if you've never been, I highly recommend that you spend some time going down the Oregon coast. It is just fabulous. The views are just breathtaking. The dogs are, this is their first time on an extended road trip, Muffin and Poppy, and they are still getting used to van life. If you hadn't noticed my finger, I got the boo-boo trying to wrangle the dogs the other day. We were at a campsite and they're still very reactive to other dogs. And I turned my back for a second, just a split second, and that's when dog walkers decided to come by with their dogs, and I had my van door open. Now I had them all secured with their leads, but Poppy has figured out how to get out of her halter. I don't know how she does it, but she's figured it out. And I keep tightening it and readjusting it, but she can figure out when she's in a hurry, she can get it out. And I was trying to grab the two of them, and they're quite strong dogs and quite headstrong, and they were acting all foolish. And I was trying to grab them, and I got tangled up in their leads, and they knocked me down, and Poppy got out of her harness and went and chased the other dogs, very friendly, but she's still not very socialized, so it was kind of a mess. And meanwhile, I was on my ass on the ground, all tangled up in Muffin and Poppy's leads, and I could hear this woman. She couldn't see me because I was down on the ground and there was a bush, and she's like, "Hey lady, get your dog under control." And I'm like, I would if I could get up, but I'm tied up right now. She didn't get it, but so I finally got out of the tangle, and I finally grabbed Poppy, but this cut was so deep, blood was gushing everywhere. It covered Poppy, it covered me, it was dripping everywhere. I thought I was going to need stitches, but it's not that bad. It's just one of those cuts that really bleeds, especially when you're an old person. But other than that, I saw a dog park, so I decided I would give them a try in a dog park, because they just need to be socialized and they need to get some of this crazy energy out. And that went okay. They were perfectly friendly when they're off the leash and full of energy. So that that went well, but I was nervous the whole time, especially after the other incident. But we're getting used to life on the road together. Hopefully, they'll mellow out and stop being so reactive to other dogs when they're in the van. But who knows? Hopefully, I'll figure out how to communicate with them and how to calm them down. And they'll calm down a bit. But other than that, cheers. Here's to camping and van life. And I have a new little plate if you noticed, for my Stanley lunchbox, which converts the top to a table. Makes it a lot easier to make coffee that way. And I've been enjoying that on my road trip. So I'll take you along for the journey, and I'll check in again later.